program, Club Kiboko has partnered with various sponsors, including KTN, NCBA, K.A.A, and Cake City, among others. So the program is currently happening live at our headquarters here at Standard Group. Let's just cross over there and see what's happening. But that's a wrap for News Desk. My name is Fateh Noor.
My name is Lisa Somoina. Yeah.
Afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
My name is Andre Patito.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jason Kipkalia Kamunyo.
Okay, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yanoi Sane, and I am in grade 7.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Howie Nkatha, and I'm in JSS, aka grade 7.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aurin Joki, a junior high secondary student at La Salle School.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ethan Mwigai, a junior secondary student at La Salle School.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James Ethan Otieno, a junior high student at La Salle Catholic Primary School.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Robin, and just like Ira, it's not R-O-B-I-N, it's R-O-B-Y-N.
Wow.
And I'm from La Salle Catholic Primary School.
Asanteni sana, makofi jamani.
Thank you.
Kwa shule hii ya La Salle amesema ni shule ya La Salle. Asanteni sana. Nasema mgeni njoo mwenyeji apone, si ndio? Hebu niambieni nikiwauliza nyote mlioko hapa, faida tunayo ama hatuna leo?
Tunayo.
Haya, kwa ajili hiyo tuendelee ama tusiendelee? Tunaingia sasa katika kile kikaango chenyewe, kazi itazua kazi kuliko kazi yenyewe. Nikisema hivi bwana, utu ni bora kuliko kitu. Kwa ajili gani hii Mata Hat Run? Wao wanaonesha ule utu, kile kitendo zaidi, kwa sababu kama ni masuala ya pesa, kuna wengine hata wanafunzi hawawezi wakalipia matibabu hayo. Kwa hivyo hivi sasa itakuwa sisi ni wakosefu wa fadhila kubwa iwapo hatutawashirikisha wale wafadhili ama ukipenda ma-sponsors wa hii The Mata Hat Run. Tukiwataja tu kwa sababu wao ndio wameshikana na hii The Mata Hat Run kutoka miaka na dahari, sivyo?
Kutoka miaka ya 1990, we mean years. I remember hata mimi nikiwa mdogo, I would walk around with those, sheets where we ask people, contribute for me just 50, 20 here and there, until I get a good amount to take back to school. I would participate in the runs, and it's a beautiful thing to grow into this. And therefore, our sponsors, the impact started from way long kitambo sana.
Na kwa sasa
years and years.
Tunaambiwa zaidi ya watu 3,000 wameshafanyiwa matibabu ya moyo na wakapona, wakaendelea na shughuli zao.
Na uzuri ni kwamba most of those surgeries have been done here in the region, with just a few, of course, referrals overseas. Hiyo ni kumaanisha they are also investing in our own people.
Hakika.
Watu wazuri hawa kweli.
Tena sana na siku zote basi unasema asiyekujua hakuthamini. Kwa hivyo kama hatuwajui hawa ma-sponsors tutawathamini vipi?
Kabisa.
Acha tuwataje bwana, wasikie raha pia wao. Tunao wawakilishi kutoka Isuzu East Africa, alafu pia Kenya Airports Authority, alafu tunaye Assistant General Manager upande wa NCBA benki hii, pamoja na Head of Sales upande wa KTN. Na kunywa chai?
Napenda.
Unasikia vizuri kabisa. Alafu na CEO wa Jubilee Health. Haya, first and foremost, ndio. Allow me to introduce to you Duncan Muhindi, Communications Manager wa Isuzu East Africa Limited.
Karibu sana. Tumpigie makofi ya mbwembwe. Tushapata keki. Tunajua kwamba tutakuwa na sugar rush. Msiboeke.
Kama unataka kununua ndinga, sikia mazuri kutoka hapa.
Ndio hiyo sasa. Karibu.
Thank you very much, Mr. MC, Madam MC. Najua bwana MC, you put something in my mind. The name Bajia. So every time I look at you, naona tu Bajia. So we need to have a conversation after this so that I get your name right. So my name is Duncan Muhindi. I want to start by acknowledging the Standard Media Group for hosting us this afternoon, represented by Irene Kimani, Commercial Director. Thank you so much. I wish to also acknowledge the Mata Hospital. I will not pronounce the other second name there, as Irene had practiced, I have not practiced, but I just want to acknowledge the CEO of Mata Hospital, Dr. Mary Ngui, sister. Asanteni for hosting us. And of course, all other guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Duncan Muhindi. I head up communications at Isuzu East Africa. I'm here representing our Managing Director, Rita Kavashe, and our Head of CSR, Anthony Musioki, whom you can see in your programs. They are not able to come, but they are here with you in spirit, supporting everything that we are doing this afternoon. So I just want to say that Mata and Standard have been very special partners to Isuzu East Africa. We've walked the journey over the years. And as the largest assembler of motor vehicles in the region, we've indeed supported their mobility and transportation needs, because that indeed is our mission and purpose statement, to provide transport solutions and customers for life and carry out our business in a sustainable manner. And as a company, we've been doing this since 1975. Actual production of motor vehicles at our plant just down the road started in 1977. You may know the company then as General Motors, but for the last 6 years, we became Isuzu East Africa. But it's still difficult to get away from the General Motors heritage, which was very strong in this market over 40 years. So over that time, we've assembled trucks, buses, pickups that have supported Kenyans from all walks of life in every aspect of their mobility needs, from agriculture to construction and to public service vehicles, of course. If you check out the next Manyanga out there, it's an Isuzu vehicle. If you check out the school buses, and we really appreciate the schools that are here, and it is likely that the schools represented here are likely to be our customers. And if there's a school that doesn't have an Isuzu bus, we need to have a conversation after this. But I'm very, very sure that 9 out of 10 school buses are Isuzu buses. And it's because of the dependability, the reliability, and the strength of those buses to ensure that our school children are delivered home safely every day. So I just want to mention very briefly our corporate social responsibility and the reason why we are here. We're here because as an organization, we believe in giving back. We believe in building the welfare of the communities where we do our business. And we do that through 4 major pillars in our corporate social responsibility. First of all, education. We've partnered with various organizations that give out scholarships, identify beneficiaries around the country. For decades now, educated children right through high school to universities. Another strong pillar for us naturally is on road safety, because our products are on the road and we care about your safety and the safety of the people who use our vehicles and the passengers. So we work very strongly with organizations such as the NTSA and other bodies that are looking at our welfare on the roads. Environment, we're also big on environment, and I'm happy to note that Green Africa Foundation is here. We've partnered with them to grow trees. I'm told the right term now is not planting trees, but growing trees. Because when you grow trees, you ensure that they survive and they mature for the next generation. So I thank you very much for that, and that's a very big pillar in our sustainability strategy as Isuzu East Africa. So our partnership with Mata comes because we want to give back to society to ensure that a healthy nation is a working nation. And this noble goal of reaching out to children who've got heart conditions is something that touched our own hearts at Isuzu, because we recognize that a human being cannot operate if there's a problem with the heart. And we recognize that because as makers of the world's best diesel engines, a vehicle cannot do well without a proper functioning engine. And in fact, in Kenya, you will normally hear motorists saying, "Gari ni engine." And it's the same thing with human beings. If your heart is not okay, then we have a very big challenge. So about 5 years ago, 2018, I was actually heading up our CSR program. We were approached by MATA to go into this partnership. And because of those reasons, we happily signed up. And we've been very strong partners since then, supporting every year. Even during the pandemic, when there was no actual race, we still stood by MATA to ensure that those children's lives were transformed and changed. Indeed, one of the most memorable highlights for me was bringing in our Isuzu D-Max pickup brand ambassador, Mr. Eliud Kipchoge, world marathon record holder, to become the chief guest at the 2019 MATA Heart Run. That was a wonderful moment, and he did that alongside the First Lady then, Mrs. Margaret Kenyatta. Wonderful high point in our relationship. Our employees always excited to sign up and make the run. We're very enthusiastic of fitness opportunities, but also giving back in such a wonderful way where we get to have fun and we get to touch a child's life. So we've been part of this journey since then. My last race was last year. I came and raced and I mingled with quite a number of school children. We had over 40 colleagues from Isuzu East Africa signing up for that race, and it was wonderful. So we are very much looking forward to the next race on the 3rd of June. We shall subscribe and put in our employees to come and support once more, and we shall continue this sponsorship because it is worth every ounce of energy and every kind of support that we can see here. So once more, I want to appreciate and thank the organizers of this event, the Standard Group, for hosting us this afternoon. Indeed, we are also a mobility provider for the Standard Group because the newspapers, I think Irene will confirm, the newspaper deliveries around the country on time, in good order, is again done by Isuzu vehicles. So asanteni sana, and all the best to the MATA Hospital, even as you celebrate your 60th anniversary. Asanteni.
Very nice.
Tutakubaliana naye asilimia moja Bwana Duncan, kwa sababu nishawahi kupanda gari lile la gazeti, gari letu la kusafirisha magazeti, na hakika ile kasi yake sio mchezo. Ni kweli kwamba akili za busara huwa zinawaza pamoja. Waingereza wanasema great minds think alike. Kwa sababu hawa Isuzu wana partner na the MATA Heart Run, na vile vile na the Standard na mashirika mengine mengi, hata na Eliud Kipchoge. Unajua Eliud ni mwanariadha mkubwa. Kwa hivyo ni kampuni yenye hadhi na heshima ya juu. Makofi kwake. Makofi kwake jamani. Pia nimemwona rafiki yangu afisa mkuu mtendaji CEO wa the Standard Group, Bwana Orlando Liom, ameingia taratibu aste na ameshatulia hapo. Tunamkaribisha sana. Hivi sasa tukisonga mbele, mabibi na mabwana, nimkaribishe Angela Yilitei. Yeye ni Corporate Communications afisa katika kampuni ya Kenya Airports Authority. Karibu sana madam, jukwani lako, tupatie mawili matatu tufaidike kutoka upande wenu.
Thank you very much. As you've heard, my name is Angela Tilite. I'm the Corporate Communications Manager from Kenya Airports Authority. We deal with aviation. My previous speaker deals with transport on the ground, as we deal with transport in the air. So first, I would like to acknowledge and thank the organizers, Sister Dr. Mary Ngui, who is the CEO of MATA, as well as the CEO of Standard Media for the Media Partnership, Mr. Orlando Loyumo. I would like to also thank all the partners who are here, because without you, then this would not be possible. Before I start and mention our partnership with MATA, I would like to first explain who we are. So sometimes people think of Kenya Airports Authority or Kenya Airways, or they're not so sure who we are. Kenya Airports Authority is mandated by government to maintain and do infrastructure of all airports and airstrips in Kenya. So we manage all airports and airstrips in Kenya. Currently we have 22. And we have 4 international, I think you all know them, which is Jomo, Moi in Mombasa, Eldoret, and Kisumu. And we have other airports, including Wilson and Malindi. So in total, we have 22 airports and airstrips that we manage. So how do we work with Mata Hospital? Mata is a big partner to us. It's a major partner in our CSR program. We've actually worked with Mata for over 2 decades, especially on the Mata Heart Run. But for the last 6 years, we've also been working with them in our medical camps. We have a CSR program for medical camps, which we do twice a year. And our next one is going to be in Kisii in when is it? April. The last week of April, we'll be in Kisii for a medical camp. So our main partners in those medical camps has been Mata. And what I have seen in these medical camps, because when we have these camps, we actually also have children who have issues with heart. And we have seen that they are able to pick these children and then put them in the program for the Mata Heart Run. You've seen already how the impact is there. We've seen the children that have actually been impacted and have come out positive at the end and have been able to become normal children playing up and about. And that's why we are very, very good partners with Mata. We believe in what they do. And I would like to also ask other corporates to please join us because the impact of Mata Heart Run is really tremendous. With those few words, I would like to say thank you.
Sana Madam Angela Yelitei. Haya, mambo matatu anasema muhimu sana katika maisha. Utu, la kwanza, la pili kitu, japo kidogo, alafu la tatu muhimu, afya. Na leo tuko hapa kwa ajili ya the Mata Heart Run na ni masuala ya afya ya moyo, jambo muhimu sana. Haya, nadhani hamjachoka. Tukiendelea na wazungumzaji wetu wale sponsors wa the Mata Heart Run, watu muhimu sana, bila wao inakuwa gari haina injini ya kusonga mbele. Tumkaribishe Stella Nyamariri, Assistant General Manager Corporate Affairs katika benki ya NCBA. Karibu sana, na mwana amevalia maridadi nadhifu, jukwani lako.
Asante sana Bajia. Good afternoon everyone. The CEO Mata Hospital, Sister Maria Ngui. I hope I've pronounced the second name well. The CEO, Standard Group, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. Before I even speak, I'd like to have my colleagues stand. We are representing NCBA Bank. Joseph, Paris, Peter, those are the bankers in the house. I know you would need to talk to them even later on for your personal needs. Yeah. My name is Stella Nyamariri. I'm the Assistant General Manager, Corporate Banking. And being a banker, we follow procedures and rules. So I have a small speech that I would like to read. I'm not so good at off the cuff. Yes. So, it is an absolute pleasure to be here today as we launch the Mata Heart Run 2023. On behalf of NCBA Group, we are thrilled to be a part of this event that seeks to make a difference in the lives of children and families from economically disadvantaged backgrounds. Heart disease remains a significant health challenge globally, and its impact on children cannot be overstated. According to the World Health Organization, an estimated 17.9 million people die from cardiovascular disease each year. And approximately 3.9 million of these deaths are attributed to coronary heart disease. Shockingly, children are not immune to this disease. And it's estimated that approximately 1 in 100 children is born with a heart defect. The Mata Hospital Cardiacs program is therefore a lifeline for many children who would otherwise not have access to the medical care they need to survive. Since its inception, the program has operated over 4,000 heart surgeries. This is very commendable, Sister Maria, and all the stakeholders. And we are very proud to be associated with you, and we commit that we will work with you in this journey to ensure that we help more children. At NCBA, we are proud to be associated with Mata Hospital. Apart from the institution being our long-standing customers, we have supported the program over the years. You've said they said if you've been partners for over 10 years, it's called our Mnakwa legends. So we are legends, yeah. And as a bank, we are committed to attainment of SDG 3, that is ensuring healthy lives and promoting well-being for all at all ages. We work in partnership with like-minded partners such as Mata Misericordia Hospital, Faraja Cancer Trust, Dr. Chosky Albinism Foundation, among others, in order to achieve the bank's vision of ensuring healthy lifestyles and promoting well-being as we seek to provide greater community and household sensitization on adoption of preventive health practices and behavior. As we gather here today to launch the Mata Heart Run 2023, let us remember that every step we take and every contribution we make can make a significant difference in the lives of these children. Let us continue to support this noble initiative and work together to create a world where every child has access to quality health care and a chance to live a healthy and fulfilling life. Thank you very much, and thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Asante sana Madam Stella, na kwa jinsi alivyovaa maridadi na hata alivyosongwa na yale
KTN News. Get the whole story.
Standard Group, the CEO Mata. Good afternoon, everybody. And allow me to thank the Mata administration for we participate together in touching the young ones' hearts. Kenya Tea Packers has been in the domestic market for the last 45 years, refreshing the homesteads with a tea. And I'm sure most of you who have grown up, you must have come in contact with the Kenya Teas, that is Faharia Kenya, and also the Safari Pure brands within the Kenyan domestic market. And currently we also do the global market in terms of selling our teas. And in 2010, we also brought another new diversification into the Kenya Tea Packers manufacturing platform, where we started backing Maisha Water. And that's where we partner closely with the Mata Hospital during the Mata Heartland, where we refresh the participants apart from the other sponsorship which we offer to the Mata Heartland. As Kenya Tea Packers, we feel also privileged that we have been given that opportunity to touch the hearts of the young ones we have seen here. And today we can also be able to appreciate the good work which has been done by the hospital in terms of taking care of the young ones who suffer from the heart disease. And we will continue partnering together so that we can continue touching the young ones' hearts to ensure that they also live a life commensurate with the other young ones as they grow up. Today I'm here representing our managing director, who was not able to come in today because he's based in Kericho. And the message from Kenya Tea Packers is that we will continue holding each other's hand to ensure that the Mata Heartland is a success. May God bless you, the Mata Hospital, for the good job which you are doing. God bless you.
Asante sana. Anasema siku zote kwamba undugu sio kufanana bwana, ni kufaana. na kufae kwa dhiki, yeye ndiye rafiki wa kweli. Kwa sababu hawa ni masponsors wa the Mata Heart Run.
Kwa miaka mingi tena.
Kwa hivyo wao ni nguzo muhimu sana katika ujumbe huu.
Absolutely.
Tusonge mbele sasa kwa mzungumzaji wetu
wa mwisho kutoka the great sponsors of the Mata Heart Run. We have the CEO of Jubilee Health,
Miss Njeri Jomo.
Karibu. Miss Henry
Njeri Jomo.
Sorry.
Karibu sana. Na naona wanawake sasa hivi wapo juu na ni furaha kwa kila mmoja. Karibu.
Good afternoon, everyone. Great. Thank you very much for this opportunity. As has been introduced, my name is Njeri Jomo. I'm the CEO of Jubilee Health Insurance. And I really do want to appreciate you, Sister Mary Ngui, for this invitation. Mata is a strong partner of Jubilee Health Insurance, not just for the Mata Heart Run, but also because on a day-to-day basis, we are joined at the hip in serving our customers. For those who may already know, Jubilee Health Insurance is a leading health insurer in East Africa. I may also want to note that Jubilee Health is the only insurer that focuses on health insurance only. So from morning, when my staff, my exceptional team is on the job, what they're doing is taking care of healthcare needs for you. We are not just about treating you when you're unwell. We're also very big on wellness, and which is why Mata Heart Run speaks to the very heart of our objective. Adults are great at taking their children to hospital, but often when you're unwell, we self-medicate. Often when we are unwell, we push it a day longer. And our agenda is not just to take care of curative care, but also wellness. And part of our Maisha Fiti program is big on making sure that you take care of yourself before you get unwell. It is cheaper. It is more sustainable. The doctors in the house here will tell us that there's actually a correlation between weight gain and obesity and a lot of the chronic illnesses that you deal with. So for us, this cause is not just about the fact that we already work very closely with Mata Hospital. We speak daily, actually. But over and above that, it's because it champions the very heart of what we believe in at Jubilee Health Insurance. It is not just about curative care. It is also about our call to wellness. So we ask you to show up. Let's run. Let's walk for those of us who can't run. Let's do something. And on that day, break a sweat. And that will make our heart that much, much more healthy. And at the end of the day, as we discuss these lovely children and help them get that extra day, let's also make sure that for ourselves, we have an extra day to live. You can track your steps and miles on that day on our Maisha Fiti app. We encourage you to stay healthy. Because for us, it's not just about when you're already unwell, when you're in hospital, I can assure you it's a very expensive affair. But if we stay healthy a lot earlier, then it will make our job a lot easier. So thank you very much, Mata, for this cause that is at the heart of everything we should do every day, making sure that we remain healthy, and for those who are unwell, that we make sure we do the very thing of touching a child's heart. Thank you very much.
Asante sana Madam Jerry, na kwa hakika makofi kwa masponsors wote wale, maneno mazuri, maneno kuntu waliozungumza hapa. Bwana, kuna mwimbaji mmoja aliimba akawa anazungumza kuhusiana na moyo ulikuwa unagombana na macho. Sasa macho anamwambia moyo, wewe ndio una matatizo. Moyo anasema pana, wewe unachoona macho, ukiona chakula kibaya wataka mimi nile, ukiona kitu unatamani naumia mimi, mapenzi pia unanitatiza, alafu mimi moyo naumia, wewe macho nabakia pale pale. Ni wimbo ambao tazungumza na The Mata Heart Run, tuangalie tatizo lake ni lipi.
Sawa, naona umekuwa msanii, ingawaje ungetuimbia ingekuwa vizuri. Umeamua kusema maneno, but thank you so much. That was wonderful. We appreciate you, the sponsors of Mata Heart Run. And now, would wish to invite the sponsors of Club Kiboko, that is in partnership with Mata Heart Run, alongside other partners, to also come say hi to us. But before that, we would want to invite the face of Club Kiboko, the beautiful little girl, our host. You'd see her on the screens every Saturday in the morning. She'll tell you what time, and she has a word for the kids that were present here, the kids that are watching. Are you ready?
Mzuri, Zawadi, karibu.
Karibu. Asante. Excuse me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I just lost the track of time. And good evening, good afternoon to the children. I know you can hear me. And thank you so much, Mr. Bajia. Utatupangia bajia yetu tukule, sindio? Okay, so for most of you who know me, my name is Zawadi Kayo. 10 years old, and I'm the host of Club Kiboko, and I just want to thank I just want to thank everyone who came for the launch of the Club Kiboko Festival. As Club Kiboko, we say thank you. I know my boss is here, so I just want to say thank you. And to the children there who are eating your bajia, please go tell a friend of a friend to tell a friend and a friend about the Matter Heart Run, and also about the Club Kiboko Festival. I'll be willing to see all of you there because I'm always everywhere, so see you there.
Before you leave, tell us. Thank you so much. When do they get to watch Club Kiboko?
Every Saturday at 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Absolutely. So she says make sure you turn up because she is a little champion for children and we are excited. Are you happy?
Yes, I am.
Absolutely.
I'm willing to see all of them there.
Where do they get their tickets from?
They get their tickets from
Ticket Hub.
The Ticket Hub.
And how much is it?
Entry fee for children is only 500 shillings and for adults it's 300 shillings.
That's a fair amount. 300 to 500, absolutely. One more time, tell them to come for the Matter Heart Run.
Yes, definitely. It will change children's lives.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. That's our host. And I'm privileged to produce the little girl. I'm the producer. So we are preparing for tomorrow's show. So please keep it KTN home. Asanteni sana.
Najuta kusema kama jina langu la Bahaji ni gumu anite Bajia, manake hivi sasa Kenya nzima imeshajua naitwa Bajia, lakini haidhuru na jina hili la Bajia lilianza hapa Standard tu.
Usijali.
Kuna siku moja nilikuja na Bajia, sasa jamaa hapa wakasema hilo jina lako utaligeuza liwe Bajia. Haya, asanteni. Bwana we.
Sawa.
Unajua huyu msichana Zawadi ana kipaji kikubwa. Wakati mimi na umri wake, waacha kuzungumza na mbele ya watu hivi. Hata chooni kuzungumza na bafu peke yangu kwamba nilikuwa naogopa.
Na alianza kitambo. She's the one actually who did the advert for Ilara. Kama mnakumbuka, she's the face actually. And many other commercials. So she's a talent on her own. So we are privileged that she's encouraging children and should wish to see children during this wonderful event come
Kwa hivyo kina
June.
Sofia, kina Ashley Mazuri, akina Brenda, kazi yenu mtoto anakujia hii kazi. Ni mkali sana. Haya bwana, Waswahili wasema mambo ni kangaja huenda yakaja. Leo yamefika bwana, na sisi tunaenjoy hapa sote katika hafla hii ya The Matter Heart Run ambayo inashirikiana na the kampuni ya The Standard. Tarehe 29 mwezi huu Aprili tutakuwa tuko pale Ulinzi Sports Ground. Shughuli kubwa Kids Club Kiboko Festival sivyo? Na tutakuwa pale si watoto peke yake, wazazi, watu wazima, kila mmoja anakuja pale kuenjoy. Alafu pia tutakuwa tunakimbia kuhakikisha kwamba moyo wetu uko katika viwango vizuri. Unaarifiwa pia kupatiwa ushauri kuhusiana na moyo, usile nini ufanye nini. Hivi sasa basi tuko hapa nyumbani, ni wakati wetu wa kujigamba kidogo. Tutawatambulisha wale Club Kiboko sponsors. Na ameshazungumza Zahir Muhammad, mtu mwenye maneno machache lakini mambo makubwa, wa Cake City ameshaondoka. Alafu hivi sasa basi mabibi na mabwana nimkaribishe kwa mlahaka mwema na furaha huyu bwana Ronald Mohondo. Yeye ni CEO wa Mara Moja Transport, atupatie mawili matatu. Kaka, jukwaa lako hili.
Thank you, everyone. To the CEO of Standard Group, thank you for inviting us. The CEO of Matter, thank you for the good work. All protocols observed. Good afternoon, everyone. As an invited guest, I'm honored to be here today at the media launch of Club Kiboko Kids Festival, which is an anchor activation partner for the Mata Hatran. In partnership with ourselves, Maramoja Transport and Standard Group, it's an honor to be part of this community-driven initiative that celebrates children, raises awareness and funds for children with heart conditions. Maramoja Transport, we are committed to making a difference in the lives of our customers and our community. Our platform provides safe, reliable, and efficient transportation services that meet the needs of our customers. We are proud to be part of this community and recognize the importance of giving back through corporate social responsibility. In addition to supporting Club Kiboko Kids Festival and in extension the Mata Hatran, Maramoja Transport is passionate about supporting schools in our community. We believe education is a vital tool in shaping the future of our society, and we recognize the importance of investing in our children's education. Through our Maramoja for Schools initiative, we provide transportation services to schools at discounted rates, making it more accessible to students to attend schools. The Club Kiboko Kids Festival is an exciting opportunity for children to enjoy with other children. As part of our community commitment to supporting education, we are proud to be part of an initiative that nurtures children's potential and encourages them to pursue their dreams. Mata Hatran, if I may say a few words about it, I think it has made a significant impact in providing life-saving surgeries to hundreds, and we've had up to 4,000 children with heart condition. The Club Kiboko festivals and the Mata Hatran are both community-driven initiatives that make a difference in the lives of our children and their families. As a community, we must continue to support such initiatives, which are essential in nurturing our children's potential and providing life-saving care to those in need. In conclusion, I'd like to express my gratitude to our partners, the Standard Group, and the organizers of the Club Kiboko Kids Festival for their dedication to promoting our children's well-being and supporting the Mata Hatran. At Maramoja Transport, we are committed to making a positive impact in our community through our transportation services and corporate social responsibility initiatives. Together, we can create a brighter future for our community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ronald, the CEO of Maramoja Transport. Next, we have the Programs and Strategy Lead, Action Aid, Mr. Samson Orao, again, one of the sponsors of this household show, Club Kiboko.
Doctor.
You're welcome.
Doctor.
Asante sana Seti, and asante sana Bajia. Yeah, good afternoon everybody. I know it's lunchtime, guys are hungry, but just a little life. Good afternoon everybody. Yeah, my name is Samson Orao. I work with Action Aid. I came here with two of my colleagues. I just want to ask them to come over, just so that you know who they are, and then I can talk a little bit.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good to see you all. My name is Hannah Munyao. I work with Action Aid Kenya.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Msila. I also work with Action Aid. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Hannah, and thank you very much, John. So the CEO Standard Group, Bwana Orlando Liomu, the CEO Hospital, Dr. Mary Ngui, sister, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and our wonderful students and pupils. We are gathered here today to discuss something which is very, very noble and which helps this country and puts our young people forward. I work with ActionAid. I'm the programs and strategy lead at ActionAid. And ActionAid is a development organization that has been in this country for the past 50 years, since 1972. And we have been doing work with young people and with women across different counties. Currently, we are in about 22 out of the 47 counties, engaging on a number of issues, really to promote the welfare of the child and the welfare of the young people. And so we have a campaign that we have been partnering with the Standard Group, and we are calling it the Big Me campaign. And we have been engaging on this to bring to attention of the country children who are less privileged and what it essentially means then to overcome that. And so this initiative of the Matter Heart Run, and thank you very much, sister, for pulling this together and bringing all of us together, is something that I know has been in existence in this country for a number of years. It's such a noble initiative because I saw this young boy who was dancing for us here and who had very good moves, you know, with a lot of energy, or the 13-year-old girl over there, you know, and speaking so well about what that program has done for them. And you can't imagine being given a second chance at life. It's not something we take for granted. So we want to come here as an organization to also commit to still support this kind of work, engage and see to it that we still work to raise the welfare of our young people and to make sure, because we keep talking about young people being leaders of tomorrow, but young people are leaders today. Have you not seen the host of Club Kiboko? And has she not done a good job? Yeah, so we have to also create those spaces. I want to appreciate the schools that are here because you are doing an amazing job, you know, modeling young people and ensuring that when those of us who are here today exit spaces, because you have to exit at some point, that there's someone who is there who's been prepared to take over. So still commit on behalf of our organization, on behalf of our executive director, that we will walk this journey and see to it that we create a space that's big enough for all of us, but we also have generations that are healthy enough to take over these different spaces. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Asante Sana. You tried to remember my name, but it's okay. You tried, Segete, but we said you can call me Star. Short form of my... It's fine, it's allowed. Thank you so much, Samson. Now, we have the privilege to meet Dr. Kalua Green, the CEO of Green Africa Group. It's my pleasure to welcome you, Daktari Kalua. Let's hear from you.
Our host, the CEO of Standard Group, Madam Sister Daktari Ngui, heads of different institutions that are represented here, our children, Jambo. Maybe before we go ahead, can I call Zawadi to come here? And also the two colleagues that accompanied me to please come here. For Zawadi, I just want us to stand and appreciate this girl. Just to put our hands together and say thank you to God for making her what she is. Let's appreciate her, please. Pigieni makofi kabisa. You are great, and I pray that God will bless you to become a great person in this continent of Africa. You have all what it takes. You're the best. Sawa. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is Jane and Joe, maybe just to say a word and then we proceed.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Joe Kidiaka. I'm the National Chairman of Plant Your Age, which is one of the initiatives of growing trees and the Green Africa Foundation. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jane Awor, and part of the team of Green Africa Foundation. And we are glad to be here, glad to be part of Club Kiboko.
Thank you. Thank you. These are the people who work. They just call me around to tag around and look like I'm very, very busy to do things. I am proud of you. May God bless you. So I want to appreciate all of us, and particularly to let you know that the Green Africa Group is a conglomerate of different institutions, started in 1991, and we are in automotive, we are in the space of hospitality, and also in eco business with the Green Africa Foundation as one of our impact space. And we are proud that the Green Africa Foundation was recently voted the best organization in Kenya on matters environment. We thank God, and it continues to humble us for the great things that Jane and the team are doing. Club Kiboko, wanting to appreciate what indeed you are doing. I was talking to the team earlier on, and I was told that you have between 1 million and 1.5 viewers every time that you have Club Kiboko. And that is why I'm feeling very special and blessed to have our very own Zawadi. And now I wanted to suggest something that can transform our country in a very big way. And if that be what I stood for, let it be remembered as such with a lot of humility and glory to God. 1.5 million children or viewers. If each one of them just planted 10 trees, putting an average of that under the campaign of Plant Your Age, you can get to know more of this, plantyourage.africa, and you can get to know how to participate in planting trees equivalent to your age and making sure that they grow to maturity and you know which type of tree that you're planting, and therefore you become the reason to be greening our country. If 1.5 million kids that watch Kiboko every time the program is on planted only 10 trees under the Plant Your Age campaign, then we would have 15 million trees in our country. If 5 of those kids, if each kid identified 5 friends who can be able to plant trees equivalent to their age and give them an average of just 10 trees, then we would be talking of 75 million trees planted by our children. Now, one other thing I just want to remind us. About 90% of the trees that we plant in our country during the rainy season, they end up not growing. Why? Simply because they were given out for free, and therefore you didn't even worry much. After all, I got a tree for free, a seedling. You just go and get a djembe on one hand and plant it like kitungu. The tree will never grow. It's not protected. There is no heart feeling to the tree. I want to request within our partnership with the Standard Group, let's forget about giving seedlings for free. We have children that are suffering out of heart challenges. They need a lot of money. And if the 75 million trees were bought just at 30 shillings per tree seedling, which puts the tree to your heart, we would be raising for Matahatran 2.25 billion Kenya shillings, which can treat more kids and touch more lives. So mine is to request that as we move this, we take it up as an eco-entrepreneurship process that helps our children, those who are suffering. Imagine the hope that has been given by the 4,000 people who have been healed and treated in this process. If we set up nurseries around those poor communities, working together with the Standard Group, it will be mind-boggling what can be done. So our value comes in that process, and we look forward to adding a lot of value in this entire thing. And finally, to invite the winners. I saw the competition that was here with the kids. We are number one in this, number one in that. To urge the corporates that are here, Isuzu, my team members, and we work very closely with Rita and all that, the best kids in Club Kiboko, to be invited to see how vehicles are created, how they are set up, and how they taste in terms of the process of bringing them together as an assembly. I propose, and I will invite kids. Part of the Green Africa group is Honda here in Kenya. I will want to visit to have the winners come to see how motorcycles are made. We make about 200 bikes every day, or we have that capacity to do 200 bikes for Boda Boda and others. I want kids to see what can be done. I would want them to visit our factory to see how helmets are made. We have the biggest helmet factory here in Kenya, supplying to different parts of Africa. I would want to see them test or drive the first African and Kenyan electric car, so that kids are given hope every day in a way that is exceptional. The team of Standard Group, thank you, sir. You know, as I stand here, I write in the Sunday Standard, and as a columnist, and you can imagine what my people are doing. If you look at the program, you're just setting me up to be fired by my boss, Mr. Oliomo, putting all titles, and he has more titles than I do. You are making my name look very long in front of my boss, so please, I apologize for this, but encourage others to make sure that they make it better for themselves. May God bless us all. May this partnership grow to be the greatest. We have a team of about 1,000. I will start selling the Mata Hat Run. I have participated in most Mata Hat Run, and I'm going to have as many of us participate in the coming events. May God bless us all. Remember that you're the best.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for that.
Daktari amesema tupende miti. Tena tupande miti. Miti ni uhai na miti ndio huleta mvua. Kama hutaki kupanda miti ni hasara. Sasa bwana, nikiangalia sura hapo pamoja tena CEO wangu Mr. Orlando Liom, watu sura zimekunjana kwa njaa, ni masaa ya lunch haya, lakini ngoja nikukumbushe kitu, utachangamka kidogo. Kuna wakati nilikwenda China 2012. Wachina wakanipatia msemo mmoja. Unakwenda hivi: wo ai mi shua mi kwa wo. Yani maana yake ni ukitaka kwenda haraka lakini ufike umechoka, tembea peke yako. Ukitaka kwenda haraka ufike mbali, tembea na wenzako. Ndio maana leo sisi tuko hapa, tunatembea sote. Hawa sponsors wa Club Kiboko, sponsors wa the Mata Hat Run, chini ya uongozi wa Mata Hospital, the Standard Group. Sifa zote ni kwa sababu ya ushirikiano. Sasa hivi utacheka mgeni anayekuja, yeye ni ndugu yangu from another mother. Yeye ni kiongozi wa Polyplay United Limited.
The general
manager anaitwa Kuldeep Coat. Huyu tumefanana, lakini nywele zangu tu ndio ngumu. Utamuona hapa.
Jamani bajia.
Karibu.
Ni sawa tu. Karibu.
Thank you. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, CEO Mata Hospital. Good afternoon, CEO of Nation Standard Group. Sorry. And ladies and gentlemen and awesome kids here. My name is Kuldeep Kaul, as you have heard already. I am representing Polyplay Limited, which is part of Flame Tree Africa. Flame Tree Africa has got brands like Roto tanks, which are very famous for almost 3.5 decades in this country. So we take our brands very seriously. Now, coming back to Polyplay, as you can see on the left-hand side, we have been in this country for almost 14 years plus. Every year, adding a few more innovative products to the children's play area. We are available with more than 5,000 schools in the country and hospitals, including your hospital, ma'am. We are practically everywhere where we should be. And I request all the schools, if they are not available with us or are not partnered with us, we'll be very happy to do. Now, generally speaking, people think that, or kids think that this is for physical development only, which is partly true. This is also developing kids as social development as well as mental development. Just briefly, social development like understanding, sharing, understand mental development like understanding, balancing yourself, balancing mental balance, and things like that. So it's just not a PlayStation for playing. It's also development, overall development of children. So I urge school owners, school head teachers, that they should consider making it as a part of school for kids for their overall growth. And before I leave, I would like to thank the CEO of Mater Hospital and the Standard Group for an awesome job and giving us an opportunity to be part of this. Thank you very much.
Shukria baya. Asante sana. Aya, tusonge sasa na Kihindi pia nakijua kidogo. Yeye amenielewa. Tukisonga mbele na mzungumzaji wetu anayefuata hivi sasa ni huyu bwana wa tahadhari kabla hatari upande wa bima insurance, Liberty Insurance Manager. Allow me to introduce bwana Eric Karivia. Kama takuwa nimekosea nitaomba radhi na nitapiga praise up 10.
Jina ni Eric Kavivia. So sitakuita Bajia, nitakuita Bajaj.
Ngoma draw.
Draw. 1-1. So asante sana. Thank you so much for having us here today. My name is Eric Kavivia from Liberty Life. Thank you, Sister Dr. Ngui. We appreciate you and Standard Group for the opportunity to partner with you. And we'll be looking forward to actually even partner with you. We know we've not done it officially. We do it at individual capacity, but at Liberty Life, we are committed and will be in it with you. So we are looking forward to change lives. Part of our mission, in a very short way and very small way, is this. That Liberty Life, I know we partnered with Club Kiboko. Last year we did an event and we are looking forward to continue partnering. And our biggest thing here is to teach people how to manage money. One of the biggest gaps in this country is that all of us were all trained in whatever way to manage other people's money, manage other people's resources. But when do we ever remember that whatever we earn needs to be managed so that it can grow, it can be sustainable, and can be left for others to continue growing the same? And that is what we are doing, because Standard Group is a partner that also has the heart of the people at the center of their heart. They have people at the center of their heart, and that is the same thing we do at Liberty Life. And our simple mission is this, that we intend, or our purpose is basically to make financial freedom possible to everyone that we interact with. And we'll be looking forward to partner with you for the for the Matter Heart Run, together with the Club Kiboko, just to ensure that we provide financial freedom, the skills, the insights, and the know-how in terms of how to manage money. Thank you very much, and we'll be looking forward to do this in a big way. Asante.
Asante sana rafiki yangu Kavivia. Na changamoto kubwa katika maisha haya ni kumwambia mwanamume umanage pesa zake. Hiyo inataka busara ya hali ya juu sana. Asante kwa ushirika wako katika upande huu wa Club Kiboko. Hivi sasa pia tungependa tuwatambue wale wahusika kutoka Good Life. Good Life Pharmacy wapo na sisi hapa leo. Karibu popote ulipo. Mwakilishi wao afisa aje angalau atupatie neno moja na sisi tufurahi, kwa sababu wanasema Good Life. Ingawaje hivi sasa uchumi kidogo sio Good Life, lakini angalau tutie moyo bwana. Yuko wapi mwakilishi wao? Haya, haidhuru kama hayuko. Niambie dada, sasa tunasonga wapi kutoka hapa?
Sasa tunataka kujua the parent of Zawadi ni nani. Tumehold the surprise kidogo tu because she's also a talent and she's nurtured the little girl. I think it's wonderful. We just would wish to recognize you. Say hi before we invite the next list of guests. Karibu sana Mama Zawadi.
Good afternoon, everybody. Eustace, thanks for the surprise. I'm always behind the camera, in the background, as Zawadi takes the forefront. My name is Rosalinda Achieng, the mother to the amazing little girl. I'm not saying she's amazing because she's my daughter, but you have seen for yourselves, right? So Zawadi, thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. God bless you. And to KTN, thank you always for making KTN a real home for Zawadi. She first auditioned at KTN for the same position when she was 4 years old. They liked her, but she was still too tiny. She couldn't even read. So how many years? 6 years later, here she is back at KTN. So continue watching Club Kiboko. And for the students in the house, feel inspired, okay? We can learn from Zawadi. You can follow her online through your parents' phones. Don't go online alone. Yeah, so, and then you can also watch her on Club Kiboko if you want to talk to her, how she can help you get the confidence. And to the parents and the teachers, please, if you see talent in a child, nurture it. You never know. These are the leaders of today, like our good friend said. Thank you so much, and see you around.
Thank you so much, Mama Zawadi. Thank you, thank you.
Mama Zawadi, asante. Zawadi. Zawadi ana kipindi kimoja tu, Club Kiboko. Kina watazamaji zaidi ya 1.5
kila Saturday.
Mimi nina vipindi karibu vitatu. Tena kwa kipindi kimoja sifikishi zile 1.5 zangu zinachezea 1.3. Kwa hivyo ule mtoto ni hatari. Na unajua kuna tofauti kubwa ya kuzungumza kwenye runinga. Huwa tunazungumza na ama kamera, hatuoni mtu. Ushafahamu? Lakini kuzungumza mbele ya watu ni ngumu zaidi. Na huyu mtoto amefanya yote. Anazungumza kwa screen na kwa mbele ya watu ni ngumu sana, wacha siwafiche. Hata sisi tunajikaza ndio unaona tunachekesha, lakini kuna tension. Kwa hivyo makofi tena jamani kwa Zawadi. Makofi, manake kipindi cha Club Kiboko ni chake. Sasa hivi mefika ule wakati wa ndovu kumla mwanae, ule wakati wa mla ni mla leo mla jana kalani. Mwenyeji wetu wa hapa ambaye yeye ndiyo kiongozi wa The Standard Group, afisa mkuu mtendaji, bwana ana mataji mingi. Ukianza kutaja hapa utafika paka GM hujamaliza. Yeye bado ni mwana sporti, yeye bado ni mwana uchumi. Alafu akianza kuzungumza utaona bwana pia na kipaji cha kutangaza. Hata wakati mwingine unasema usije akatufuta kazi akatangaza mwenyewe. Si mwingine, the CEO of Standard Group, Bwana Orlando
Liomu. Karibu sana. We are happy to see you today.
Asante Bahaj na Star. Unajua hata ukiwa na siku mbaya kisha mtu kama Bahaj awe ndio anaongoza ratiba ama mwelekezo wa kipindi chochote, najua utatabasamu. So allow me to associate myself with the protocol that has been established before, but also allow me to make a special recognition to Sister Dr. Mary Ngui, CEO. Na hapa unajua kuna watu niliona wanasema mata avoid. I believe nikisema Mata Misericordia Hospital CEO nitakuwa sijakosea. Kwa hali ya matamshi ni Misericordia kwa wale unajua atafuna ulimi. So before I get to the serious part, nikiwa nimeketi pale, I was just observing a few things. The first thing, it's always good to have a good team managing your program, as we've seen Bahaj and Star do. Thank you, Bahaj na mwenzako. The second realization that came to me is that parents, when you are naming your children, nitakana ufikirie sana. Unaona mama Zawadi alimuita Zawadi. And you can see the outcome. She came out as a gift, and you can agree with me. I'm sure the parents of Usain Bolt, when they named him Bolt, they didn't know he would be running as fast as a bolt of lightning. Sasa sisi wengine wetu tunataka tuite watoto sijui majina yapi, sitayarudia hapa, lakini ni muhimu. We are very happy to be back here. For those who may not know it, the Standard Group has been a long-term partner with the Mater Hospital for the Mater Heart Run. I believe close to 10 years ago, Standard Group was a partner to the Mater Heart Run. I think in between, there's a few years where we were not the partners, but still, when you think about it, the most successful phases of the Mater Heart Run have been the phases where the partnership has been jointly between Mater Hospital and the Standard Media Group. Also, allow me to appreciate the other partners who are here today for the Club Kiboko initiative. So, in a way, today we are celebrating a partnership that has brought various organizations together. Those who are here to support the Club Kiboko, which is an initiative that focuses solely on making sure that the voices of our children and the welfare of our children continues to be highlighted. And of course, those who are here to support the Mater Heart Run. We are also proud to be associated with the fact that over the years, the Mater Heart Run has managed to conduct slightly less than 5,000 heart surgeries. I know when you say 4,000, it doesn't give it the justice. When you say close to 5,000, then it makes it look a bit more serious. So they've conducted close to 5,000 heart surgeries. And when you think about the impact of that, it means that we have close to 5,000 Kenyans, some young, and considering the age of the Mater Heart Run initiative, some are probably adults today who are able to live a quality lifestyle because of the intervention that was made based on the efforts of the Mater Heart Run. It's also a pleasure for us as the Standard Media Group to be hosting you today. So it will be remiss of me not to welcome you officially to our grounds. And we are happy that most of you heeded our invitation to come here for this launch. And what I can reiterate, because today is not really for me to say a lot, what I can reiterate is that this partnership that brings together on one side the noble cause championed by the Mater Hospital and other partners, and on the other side the noble partnerships that is trying to champion the worthy cause of children, and if I may add, the level at which these heart surgeries or interventions are most effective and successful, then you realize that when we come together, a lot can be done. The only Chinese I understand, unlike Bahaja, I'll just say, ni hao. Now, from there, if I wanted to tell him the rest, my Chinese ends there. But the essence of working together to go far is what today's partnership really signifies. Mater could have been doing their heart run alone. I don't know, they could have moved fast, but the question is how far would they have gone? Standard Group could have been trying to champion the case of children by itself. Maybe would have had some success, but how far would we go without success? Each of the corporate brands represented here could have wanted to participate in any of these initiatives by themselves. The question is, how effective would that be? But because we are all gathered here today, it shows you the power of coming together, the power of working together, and the power of getting on this journey together. And for us as the Standard Group, all I can say is that we are really thankful that you've agreed to work with us. We are really thankful that you've chosen us to be your partners. And we are really thankful that you actually decided that what we are trying to champion here is a worthy cause. Let me not forget to congratulate the Mata Hospital. 60 years is not a short period. 60 years for any organization is not a short period. And especially for those who know the history of hospitals in Kenya, for a long time, I think Mata Hospital, people used to say, you know, it's that hospital that's run by the church. But I think today is one of the mainstream hospitals that everyone would want to go there. And they've not only championed, I believe, heart surgeries, but for a long time, I believe, Madam Daktari, that the Mata Hospital has also been championing a lot in the space of sports medicine. I think a lot of you have seen when the Mata tries to promote joint surgeries, you know, shoulders, hips, knees, which afflict a lot of people who have either been sports or probably have had accidents. So we are glad that you're celebrating 60 years. Like ourselves, from a corporate perspective, we can call Mata our babies because the Standard Group is close to 120 years, but that does not give us any bragging rights. The fact that we are here, 60 versus 120, and working together shows you that from a corporate level, we really appreciate what everyone brings on board. And what I would like to reiterate is that we really appreciate the commitment each and every one of you brings on board. A lot of you, we have multiple partnership fronts. NCBA, we also happen to be your clients, banking clients for a long time. And I'll not go through each of them. Of course, you've had the man with very many titles that just have comma, Bwana Kalua, who's also a good friend. And I know we've worked together to try and just promote the conversations around climate action and tree planting. And I liked what he said, that, you know, when you give people seedlings, sometimes, and it applies to many things in life, free things sometimes are not appreciated. But if we can find a formula where people actually buy these seedlings, they treasure them, they feel the value of them, then maybe there'll be more ownership towards ensuring we are not just planting trees, we are actually taking care of trees. And that's a very big difference. You know, people say, yeah, let's go plant trees, but how many people are ready to take care of trees until they are able to grow to a level where they can survive any kind of environment? And I think if we are very serious about climate action, then taking care of trees becomes more important than planting trees. But the fact that we can actually say, if people bought these trees, can the money go to other useful areas? Like Daktari said here at Bwana Kalua, if that money went to Mata, how many more surgeries can be done? And I think that's a challenge, especially to our team, our creative team. Is it possible to find something that can ensure we don't waste such brilliant ideas? So for the children who are here, Karibuni, it's always a good thing to see children being recognized at events. Our star, Zawadi, who has always never failed to rise to the occasion. You have a bright future. And what I can say is that inspire your friends, inspire your fellow children to realize that even though here I'll have to put a caveat, that the sky can be limitless for you, not that the sky will be your limit. And for any other child, the sky can be limitless. You can go as far as you can want to go. The only thing I was told is I should be careful not to be accused of child labor. What we can say is that with Zawadi, we are not encouraging child labor. We are doing talent nurturing. I think that is a better way of putting it. So I know in the interest of time, a lot of time has passed, and we would like to say that as we move forward, as a Standard Group, we want to passionately push, because that's what a media house does, Mata Hatran and what it represents. We'll also want to passionately push Club Kiboko and what it represents to our children, so that at the end of the day, when the 29th of April comes, let's stand up, let's make sure that not only are our children happy, but that the future of those who have any heart condition is well taken care of and managed. Now, I don't know whether I'm supposed to call Bwana Bahaj or he wants me to do that responsibility. Sawa. So unajua mimi siwezi kumu-invite daktari kwa ile lugha ya Bwana Bahaj. You know, his eloquence and his mastery of keeping people alive supersedes mine as much as he says that I'm the boss. So with those few remarks, I would like to thank you, and I would also like to say that the Standard Group is always going to be committed to partnerships. So if you're looking for a partnership, this is your home of partnerships. Thank you.
Asante sana rafiki yangu, afisa mkuu mtendaji wa kampuni ya The Standard Group. Vile vile taji la mwisho ni mzee kijana, bado ni barobaro. Sawa, sasa hivi sasa tumefika kilele cha kilele sherehe hii, kwa sababu siku zote tunasema unapomwezesha mama umewezesha jamii nzima kwa jumla. Na mgeni wetu wa sasa hivi ni mama mmoja mwenye moyo mkubwa, mkarimu, mpole, anayejali sana, na ndio maana mpango huu wa The Matter Heart Run unafanikiwa miaka na mikaka, yani kila tunapokwenda mbele. Si mwingine ni sister tena Dr. Mary Ngui. Yeye ndio Mata, alafu jina la katikati gumu
tutasema tu M. Akikuja hapa please help us to pronounce
afisa mkuu mtendaji wa Mata Hospital katika hiki kitengo chake ambacho mwenyewe kwa terms zao atatuelezea. Karibu mama.
Karibu sana CEO.
Thank you, Star, and thank you, Bajia. When I was young, I liked Bajia. Directors, managers, in a special way, I want to recognize Standard Group for hosting us and also for allowing to partner with us during the 2023 Mad Heart Run. Let me, in a special way, recognize our gift, Sawadi, from Club Kiboko. As we have seen, we have a gift, and we have a special gift to nurture. So I urge you, all of you, let us nurture Sawadi and as many Sawadis so that we can have a better nation. She has a future. The Mother Hospital belongs to the Sisters of Mercy, and the sister you are seeing in the program, I am a Sister of Mercy, as well as the CEO of the Mother Misericordia Hospital. The word Misericordia is a Latin word meaning mercy. And therefore, when you hear of the Mother Misericordia Hospital, we are talking of the mercy of God. The Sisters of Mercy had a mission, and the mission was to reach out to the less fortunate with a heart of mercy, the less fortunate with cardiac problems who could not afford to go to abroad for cardiac surgery. As we have heard, the program started in 1995, and come 2002, we realized that we needed to involve the local people to help us raise funds so that we can continue helping these children. As somebody has said, this year we are celebrating 60 years of healthcare excellency, and one of the most key service has been cardiac, and the cardiac pertaining to our children. With this, we have changed our motto so that we now have a new motto which says, "You do matter to us." And indeed, all of you today, as you attend this function, you matter to us. Surgeries and the procedures have been done because of your kind contribution and partnership. We have heard of the number being cited. To be precisely, we have attended 4,893 patients. And that is not only a number, these are lives. These are lives who have been saved, And these are lives of our children who are being given new lease of life. I wish to appreciate all of you who have made it possible, our corporates, our insurance companies, our schools, and I'm very proud when I saw Sarah and Mr. Sang. Consolata and St. Mary's were my schools. And they really supported me. And during that time, I was a bit younger, and we used to compete who is going to raise most money. And I want to assure you that because of support of Consolata and St. Mary's, I used to be among the top 3. And I used to get a gift. Now, I also want to appreciate all the schools. Some of them are not presented. All our children who have participated, the teachers who do a lot of work, and indeed the parents. Over the years, the program has been a success because of combined efforts. We also have individuals who go out of their way and help us. And our combined efforts have given new lease of life to our children, as we have seen. And when I look behind me, we can see they are the only one playing. Before they were not able to play, but because they have new lease of life, they are able to play. Now, these children are our future leaders. And we do believe that, as Sambo said, the leaders are now, as evidenced by Zawadi, but we need leaders of tomorrow. And cardiac ailment can deter a child from becoming a leader. So let us continue with our efforts so that we can have healthy leaders to lead us to a healthy nation. I urge you, therefore, to come out in large numbers to make this 2023 a success. And as somebody has said, the actual run or walk will be on the 3rd of June. And we expect to see you there to run or to walk. And on this note, I want officially to invite the sponsors and the partners of Club Kiboko to partner with us. And our team will be able to reach out to you so that this can be a success. And finally, let me take this opportunity to thank you in advance, because I do believe with our combined efforts, we are going to make 2023 a wonderful and successful Mad Hat Run. God bless you. God bless your families. Thank you.
Asante sana Sister Mary. Kwa hakika nadhani Rais wa Tanzania Mama Samia alikuwa anaiga kutoka kwake kwa jinsi anavyozungumza yeye kwa utaratibu na ufasaha na ukarimu, unajisikia kumsikiza mpaka jioni iwapo ataendelea na hotuba yake. Asante sana kwa jambo kubwa hili ambalo unalifanya. Mwenyezi Mungu ndiye atakubariki. Ni jambo zuri la kuwafaa wale wasiojiweza, tena wenye matatizo ya moyo. Asante sana mama yetu, na kwa ushirikiano huu na imani kubwa kwamba utafanikiwa na utadumu milele na milele. Sio kuanzia mwaka 1995, utaendelea mpaka 2060 ambapo hatujui rais atakuwa nani wakati huo. Asante sana mama, Mungu akuweke, Mungu akupe afya. Haya, hivi sasa basi nataka nimkaribishe, tunasonga mbele katika kile kitengo maalum muhimu sana cha MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, na nitawakaribisha hapa afisa mkuu wa kampuni ya The Standard pamoja na mama yetu ambaye ni afisa mkuu wa upande wa Mata Hatran. Karibu sana. Tutakuja tu sign mkataba huu wa maelewano wa ushirikiano baina ya kampuni ya The Standard Group kupitia kwa Club Kiboko Festival na kipindi kile pamoja na The Mata Hatran Hospital. Mpango huu wao wa kutoa wasia, kusensitize, bring an awareness to the people kuhusiana na masuala haya ya the heart. Unatakiwa kuja kukimbia tarehe 3 mwezi Juni. Pamoja na hayo, tarehe 29 mwezi Aprili shughuli yote itakuwa inafanyika katika uwanja wa Ulinzi Sports Ground, ambapo wawili hawa watakuja pamoja na wale wafadhili wetu wote walioko hapa. Wote nitawataja mwisho bila kusahau hata mmoja, alafu pia na wale wafadhili wa Club Kiboko. Kwa hivyo hivi sasa, mabibi na mabwana, tupigeni makofi wakati kampuni hizi mbili zinapoingia katika ushirikiano huu, ushirikiano wa manufaa wa maendeleo, ushirikiano wa kujali moyo na kutoa matibabu ya moyo hasa kwa wale watoto wanafunzi wasiojiweza. Ni jambo kubwa na tunalifanya kupitia kwa sherehe na hafla ile ya Club Kiboko Festival. Kwa hivyo tunachanganya pale kama wanavyosema, kuna tofauti ndogo sana kati ya furaha na kati ya huzuni, masuala ya ugonjwa na masuala ya afya. Namuona mama anapiga saini yake.
Tupige makofi. Kwa lugha ya vijana tunasema hii sasa ndio inabamba. Ndio hii sasa. Official launch of the Matter Hotline. Hii ndio inabamba.
Na pia nawasikia wakisema hii imeenda, yani mkataba umeenda.
Hii imeenda.
Mapema ndio best.
Mkumbuke tunanunua t-shirt for shilingi ngapi?
T-shirt shilingi 1000, kofia shilingi 500,
wristband
shilingi 300
na tickets.
Tiketi shilingi 500 kwa watoto, shilingi 300 kwa watu wazima wazazi.
Na tulisema tunabai wapi? Pale Tickets Hub. Na pia kwa vijana tunasema mapema ndio best.
Hatuchagui, hatubagui, tunazoazoa kila mmoja, nikimaanisha watu wazima, kwa watoto, wakubwa, kwa wadogo wake, kwa waume, yani kila mmoja. Siku ya tarehe 29 mjomba, mbona uwe kwengine ukajipatie stress?
Ukuje Kids Festival, warm up. Alafu ujitayarishe June tarehe 3
kukimbia
kabisa.
Kwa ile the Matter Hotline.
Matter Hot. Na kama huwezi kimbia utatembea pia.
Pia tuwakumbushe kwamba haya yote yamewezeshwa na kampuni ya The Standard na Matter Hospital, ambapo kupitia kwa kile kipindi chenu na
Club
zawadi
Kiboko
wako.
Ni wangu.
Zawadi ni wako na Asira naye manake anapiga 1.5 viewers, 1.3 million viewers.
Na kesho watch show.
Ile 200,000 lazima nitafute.
Tafuta. Kuja utuongeleshe hapa nyuma ya tent.
Na bosi kwa hapo najua.
Usijali. Thank you. Makofi.
Makofi tena jamani. Umoja ni nguvu, utengano ni udhaifu.
Kabisa, hii sasa ndio inabamba.
Kichango kuchangizana, Waswahili wanasema kichango kuchangizana, mkono mmoja haulei mwana. Undugu ni kufana wala sikufanana, na ndio huo umoja na ushirikiano tutasonga mbali na juu zaidi. Asanteni sana viongozi wetu. Asanteni sana kwa mkataba huo.
Absolutely, that was signing of the MOU between the Standard Group and Matter Hotline. Na sisi tunafurahia kuona maneno kama haya. So this means we are ready for the Matter Hotline and the fun in between.
Kutamba katambe. Kama mbaya na mbaya tutakimbia hiyo siku hata kama tuna vitambe.
Kabisa.
Moyo huu, kazi yake moyo ni kusukuma damu, usijitena kerere na mengine utapata tabu alafu itakuwa hayo tena. Lakini Matter iko pale kutusaidia. Hivi sasa ningependa tumkaribishe Mr. Peter
Njigwa
aje tupatie vote of thanks. Yeye pia ni mmoja wa kiongozi wetu na ni mtu wa watu bwana, kipenzi cha watu.
Bahaji. Nikumbusha ile msemo wa Chinese ile.
Tukimalizana chemba.
Kwa sababu kazi yangu ni very simple. I have very simple work which is basically to thank everybody. So everybody we want to work together. But first before I do that, I want to thank the Almighty. I think Daktari, we've been praying for rains. But today we prayed that it doesn't rain at this time. So when it rained in the morning, we were really, really worried. But now I think we can release. So we can go back and it can rain for our trees. Most importantly, I also want to thank the Standard Group for putting the event together with Matter. And most importantly about, I think this beautiful display that you've seen here. It was meant for the kids. I hope the kids are still around so that we can go in and jump. Sister, school when we were growing up, we didn't have this kind of bouncing castle. So after this, maybe when the kids go, we can go and try out ourselves. Then secondly, I also want to thank all the sponsors, starting off with the NCBA Bank. Asanteni sana kwa kuja. Isuzu East Africa, mko wapi? Asanteni for working with us together. Kenya Airports. Authority. Asanteni sana for walking the journey with us. Jubilee Health, our insurers for the health areas. Mara Moja Transport, Ndugu, we've always partnered with us. Very, very happy to work with you. Green Africa, Daktari and your group, asante sana for working with us. Then of course, we also want to thank Ketepa, Chai, yeah, asante sana. Polyplay, we'll walk the journey together, yeah. Okay, and then finally I also want to thank all the schools that are present. Lirand, habari zenyu, na tunashukuru sana. Consolata School, Lesal School, Happyland, and all the other schools that were present, of course, that have been working the journey together with the Mata Hatran and Club Kiboko Festival. Asanteni sana. And finally, I want to invite Jane Wamoyo to pray for us and close the event. And as she comes in, sister, asante sana for walking the journey with us, and I hope then we'll have a very fruitful journey together. Asante.
Good afternoon, everyone. I've been given a very good task, which is to pray. So, tafadhali tusimame tuombe. Father, we come before your presence this afternoon with a giving in our hearts for a successful event, O Lord. We thank you for our sponsors. We thank you for our partners, our CEOs present, the directors present, my colleagues, our friends. We ask you, God, to continue blessing them as they continue supporting our noble cause, O Lord. Be with us, guide us, and protect us. Give us wisdom as we continue planning for both the Club Kiboko and the Mata Hatran 2023. Be with us, guide us. This we pray, believing and trusting in your holy mighty name.
Mwisho kabisa, tulikosea, tuombe radhi. Dakika moja ya mwisho tulikuwa tumeambiwa tuwatolee hadithi hawa wanafunzi waliokuwa hapa. Dakika moja, paukwa pakawa. Hadithi yangu ni hii bwana. Kulikuwa kuna bwana mmoja anaitwa Abu Nuwasi. Abu Nuwasi zama hizo alikuwa ni tapeli. Abu Nuwasi alikuwa anataka kufungua kihoteli chake. Akawa hana sufuria. Akaenda kwa jirani akamwambia jirani, naomba sufuria. Akapewa sufuria. Akaenda nayo kwake, akapikia. Alafu aliporegesha sufuria kwa jirani, Abu Nuwasi akaregesha sufuria na kasufuria kadogo. Akaulizwa, bwana wewe, si tumekupa sufuria moja? Akasema, ai, sufuria imezaa. Haya, akasema sawa. Abu Nuwasi akakaa wiki. Kumbe ana mpango wake, akarudi kwa jirani. Bwana, jirani, nataka sufuria. Wataka ipi? Nataka lile jikubwa, lile sufuria kubwa. Akapewa Abu Nuwasi la kwenda kuanzisha biashara yake. Sasa yuasubiriwa aregeshe sufuria, kila akifuatwa hataki kutoa sufuria. Asema sina. Akapelekwa kotini Abu Nuwasi. Watoto nadhani mnasikia, alipopelekwa kotini, hakimu akamwambia Abu Nuwasi, wewe uliomba sufuria ya wenyewe, mbona hukuregesha sufuria? Wewe Abu Nuwasi ni tapeli. Abu Nuwasi akamwambia jaji, mbona nyinyi mnataka kunidhulumu? Haki ya mjui kwapi? Huyu niliomba sufuria kwanza, nikaregesha 2. Akaniuliza, mbona umeleta 2? Nikamwambia, hii sufuria imezaa. Sasa nilipokuja kuomba tena sufuria, nikamwambia sufuria imekufa. Sufuria inakufa vipi? Jaji amwambia, sufuria inakufa vipi? Wewe tapeli, itakufunga miaka mingi. Amwambia, wewe jaji, wewe usinidhulumu na haki yangu. Kama sufuria inazaa, kinachozaa pia ufanyaje? Hufa. Hadithi yangu kaisha hapo, event yetu imeisha hapo. Nawashukuru kila mmoja. Tukutane tarehe 29. Asante sana Mata Hospital, Mata Hatran pamoja na The Standard na wadhamini wote. Mimi naitwa Ahmed Bahaj.
Na mimi naitwa Yusta Segete. Asanteni na msiondoke, maana pia njaa iko. Tumewaandalia snacks to our right. Tafadhali mnaweza enda kujiburudisha. Kuna sharubati na mengineo. Nimejaribu na Kiswahili. So you're most welcome. Asanteni sana and may you have a lovely weekend.
Tusisahau kupiga mstari chini yake.
Hapo sasa.
Bye bye.
Shukran.
KTN News. Get the whole story.
The left edge of the penalty area goes into the penalty